one group of kids who can help me now.
What's the problem, sir? Something very odd has happened.
Does anyone remember Odd Squad, that one PBS Kids series that has been going on for about 8 years? Well, over 10 years actually if you count the British revival. Yes, Quincy, but in a perfect world, I would say...
8? Yeah, actually. It's exactly 8. What is going on?
But I have this strange, unusual, and especially odd feeling that this iconic PBS Kids show might be inspired by 2 of Cartoon Network's shows. Codenamed Kids Next Door and The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and yes, I already know that these 2 shows crossed over. Even after seeing these fan arts by Frank Cookie Fox, what are you looking at? And pretty much some fan-made DeviantArt comics too, that's the only one I can find, pretty much got us inspired to make this video. But let's not waste any time, let's get this started. Let me compare this show with Codenamed Kids Next Door first. Basically, both shows involve organizations that are only run by children. I'm pretty sure Mandy can explain the rest.
So, you're from a global organization of children with its own army and specialized technology, eh?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the technology part. And I'm glad that the sunlight is finally out. I was getting tired of doing that in the dark. Anyways, let's continue. Now let's compare all 3 of these shows together with the characters' personalities.
I'd like to see you try.
First up, we have Otto. Otto is definitely like Billy, cause comparing to them, he's supposed to be like the goofy and funny type character. And not to mention the slightly dumb character when it comes to him making poor decisions. And to Billy, however, is all the way dumb in so many levels. Next up, we have Olive. Olive is sort of like Mandy because she's supposed to be the serious type character. However, she isn't as negative and aggressive as her, to be honest. What do you think, Quincy? I would have to say she's psychopathic when it comes to her making threats, especially when it comes to her being the #1 imposter.
#1! Thank goodness you're here! That ain't #1! Of course I am. I'm just wearing my hair differently.
But hey, if any Odd Squad character can be as negative and aggressive, it would definitely have to be Miss O. Do you remember in the Christmas episode when she got on the naughty list?
Well, you sometimes raise your voice.
When have I ever raised my voice?
I don't like your toe.
Sheesh Louise, and I thought Benson was the only boss character with a temper problem. Now let's talk about these other 2 characters, Olympia and Otis. I don't know much about those 2 because I was into the first season more than the second. But in comparison, they're kinda like #3 and #4. Maybe. Not to mention that these 2 shows do involve kids as the heroes battling against with grown-ups as the villains. Isn't that totally something? And that's not all, Yellow. The co-creator of Odd Squad, known as Tim McKeon, also worked on The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy as well as other shows like The Life and Times of Juniper Lee, Out of Jimmy's Head, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, Fish Hooks, Wally Kazam, Wander Over Yonder, Bubble Guppies, and pretty much a lot more. And he also worked on 2 of Netflix's shows, Hilda and Kid Cosmic, as well as him creating another PBS series called Tiny Time Travel, which I have a feeling that show is short-lived. As for the rest of these other characters, I'm not sure if they have anything in common with the characters from Kids Next Door or Billy and Mandy, especially to the Reaper himself, Grim. What does he have anything in common with these meddling kids? I wasn't talking about you, Scooby. Well, that's all I got to say about this video. I've got nothing else to think about. Do you, Quincy? Sure I do. Who is the real imposter of #1?
Right here. And there's going to be some changes around here.
I guess that's my answer.